Hey guys, this is going to be the video on receiving the inventory. So if you remember before, we purchased from um, a vendor, we purchased 4 or 5 items, and now we're going to go through and receive those same items. So I'm going to go under purchases and I'm going to go to receiving inventory. I can click select here on the right hand side, or I can just hit my F7, my function key, to look up the purchase order itself. I'm going to click that button. It defaults to the purchase order number. If I know that number, I can just type it in. It was 5876, and there it is. If you did not remember, you could just search by vendor, clicking on that, and there it is. Either way, you click, and there it pops up. You click edit, and you'll notice now you've got this yellow color. That yellow color is indicating that this is a higher cost than the last purchase cost. So this compares against the last time you've ever bought it and tells you whether it's higher or lower. Right now, these are all higher. So the price of all 4 of these items has gone up. This shows you your order quantity. So you purchased 20 cases, 30 cases, 20 cases, 15 cases. If everything showed up perfectly, all you need to do is click receive all as ordered, and you'll notice that the order quantity column will be duplicated into your receive quantity column. However, if there was any discrepancy, if for some reason something was damaged in transit or you didn't get it, all you would need to do is highlight it and say, I didn't receive 30 cases, I only received 29 because one was damaged. As soon as you do that and you hit enter, it's going to come up with a message just making sure that you didn't make a mistake. You click OK. Not only obviously does that change your inventory, it changes your payable amount down the road so you don't pay for what you didn't receive. Okay. You've got your lot number. This again can be changed. The receive date, okay, this was scheduled to be received on the 20th by this the vendor had a lead time. Okay, it's now being received today on the 11th. If there was an expiration date, you could either key that in or that would show up automatically. The software does have the ability to automatically assign an expiration date by item. So if you know that a certain item is going to spoil within 5 days of receipt, the software would automatically tack on 5 days to today's date and put in the 16th. So now we know that that lot is going to be expiring on the 16th. We do have reports under the inventory menu. This lot expiration report will tell you every lot that's going to be expiring within X number of days that you can change. So this field comes in handy when trying to see what you should be pushing out the door in a hurry. If there was a quality control issue, you could put the entire lot on hold. That will prevent anybody from from selling or transferring or any transactions against that lot. And then just moving forward down this list, down these columns, which by the way, these columns can all be customized per user, meaning they can be moved around. You can also, what I like to say, throw out columns that you're not going to need. So you won't have all these columns. You can assign the country of origin by item. By lot. So here these limes are from the US, but you could change that to any country. Okay. You also have this claim button. So the fact that we had an issue with one of the items that was damaged, I can start the claim process by clicking on that green button and putting in a message, 1 case damaged in transit. As soon as I click OK, you'll see that that turns red, indicating that there is now a claim against that item from this vendor. If we don't make any changes to this, this claim will follow through to this lot throughout the entire system, all the way through to payables, so that the payables clerk will not pay for this item because they see that there is a claim pending. If there is resolution on this claim, there are multiple places to do so. You can do that here on the receiving screen. You could also go under payables. We do have inventory claims. So what you could do is come in here and you could make a change that says credit issued, or some other note. You mark that as closed. As soon as you click OK, that turns yellow, indicating that there was a claim, but that is now resolved. That can be pulled up again, as I mentioned, at time of payable. When we're done, all we would need to do is click Save. It's going to ask me to make sure the receiving date is okay. As I mentioned, this was scheduled to be received on the 20th. We received it today. I click OK. Everything turns red now, indicating that that's in my inventory. The other thing that I could have done, I'm going to click Edit again, is I could have added attachments to this. So if we had gotten any bills of lading, any a passing, a manifest, anything along those lines, any documentation, I could attach it to this purchase order for future viewing. And that is as easy as it is to receive our inventory. If we look at our item file, it's going to show, and I'm going to go back to the item that we looked at before. If you remember, we had the 20 cases that were on order. Those have now been moved up to our total inventory. And you can see if I double click on this, I can see the lot information, the lot number, when it was, the date, okay, when it was received, the cost. I ordered 20, received 20, I still have 20 available. So we have not had any transactions against this lot. Once we start selling, we will see that 20 cases being depleted by transaction. That is as easy as it is to do a receiving. Thank you very much, and we were going to go on to the next video.